Okay, guys, so I have people coming over later today. I have people coming over Saturday. Um, so I am making a huge batch of Mexican street corn because it is so good. You can make it ahead. And when you have people coming over, the more you can make ahead, the better. So I am putting all this corn on here to grill. Normally I do it right on my stove and I just let it blister up on the burners, but because I'm making a big batch of it, this is too much corn to be putting on my burners. So that's it. I have this on here. I have it on a medium flame because you want it to blister up, but you don't want it to turn to mush. So I put a medium flame here and that's it. I'm gonna let this sit on here for a few minutes and then I'm gonna turn it and then I'm gonna cut it off the cob later. So to be continued. On the grill for like 10 minutes on low. I'm gonna flip them over, get the other side nice and toasty. Look at that. That is so yummy. Move this one over here, put this one over here. You know, sometimes some spots of the grill cook more than others, so just move them around as needed. Like these in the back got more toasty, so I'm gonna put the ones in the front that are less toasty in the back. Make it nice and even for me. All right, so I'm gonna let the other side toast up and then that's it. I'm gonna put them in a bowl, take them inside and start cutting them off the cob. So good, this smells so yummy. All right, this corn is done. So I am gonna take this off the grill, put it right in there. Corn. Oh my God, it smells so good. I love the smell of corn, toasty corn. It is so hot out here right now. It's 92 degrees out today, so it's burning hot. That bowl has been sitting there while I was cooking the corn, and it's so burning hot to the touch. So I can't wait to get inside in the air conditioning, let this corn cool down, and start cutting it off the cob. Done. So, oof. Okay, so I'm gonna let this corn cool down before I start handling it and cutting it off the cob. And I have my chopped onion already. I bought a big bag of this cheese, cotija cheese, last time I made this. And that was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And then I just put the bag in the freezer. So I just took it out of the freezer and I'm gonna use probably most of that today to make this. So, and then I have to get the tagine right here. Look at that. You need some of this to make this. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna let this cool down while I measure out the mayo and everything, and then we'll get started. So because I am doubling the batch of Mexican street corn that I'm making, I need 2 limes. These limes are so juicy, they smell so good. And I did a whole red onion instead of just 2 tablespoons because I actually have more than double the corn. My recipe is 4 ears of corn, 5 ears of corn, and I got 12 here. So I'm doing almost the whole onion. I'm not gonna put all that in there. And I have 2 whole limes. And I had a little piece of red bell pepper and a little piece of green bell pepper left over from, I don't know what I made. So I just chopped it up. I'm gonna throw it in the Mexican street corn salad. How could pepper not be delicious in that anyway? So I'm just gonna use that up. I don't want it to go bad. So I'm gonna juice these lemons, these limes. And I just have this little stainless steel thing. I have my little wide mouth funnel. And I have this to catch the seeds. I don't have one of those nifty like juicers, so I just use a fork and this because I have this already. And that's it. I just take the fork, put it in there, and I just start squeezing it. Just like that. And it works really well. Gets every last bit of juice out. And you just go like that, turn it, squeeze up and down. All right. There we go. So I'm gonna go like this, get the pulp moved around to let the juice through. Look at that. There wasn't one seed in there. There's no seeds. And you know what? This pulp is flavor, so I'm putting that right in there. I can't believe there were no seeds in there. And voila, the juice of 2 limes. Perfect. So I'm going to measure out the mayo. This is what's on sale, so this is what I got. Hellmann's olive oil mayonnaise. So I need 2 tablespoons for every 5 ears of corn. So I am going to eyeball it, and I'm going to do 4 tablespoons. So we have 1, 2, 3, and I have 2 extra ears of corn, so okay, there we go. 4 tablespoons of mayo. Okay, and now I need to wash up this fresh cilantro and get this chopped up. So my recipe calls for 1/2 cup of cotija cheese, but because I'm making a double recipe, I need 1 cup of this. I got 1 cup of cotija cheese. Put that right there. Okay, this is going right back in the freezer. Okay guys, so I just mixed up all those yummy ingredients. Look how good that corn looks. That is a delicious street corn salad. So I'm putting it in these smaller containers. I'm stacking them up in the fridge in these smaller containers because it does have mayonnaise, so you don't want it sitting out for hours and hours while you're all barbecuing and everything. So I put it in these smaller containers, and that's it. I take one out at a time. 1 or 2, and then the rest stay in the fridge. And as it gets finished, I bring another 1 or 2 out. Or you can always put a big bowl with ice on the bottom and then put another bowl on top. But I don't have that much ice right now, so I'm doing little containers.